When it comes to providing children with a true educational advantage, the difference can be noticed within moments when you first set foot within Montessori Unlimited. The calm environment, the focus, and the air of confident independence shown by each and every child. Here, children learn intuitively and at their own pace, where any step taken adheres closely to the Montessori method, whether it's learning language, mathematics, spatial learning, self-discovery, music,
okay, the other time we talked about plants, and we saw the different parts of a plant. Okay? Tell me, what is this? Ryan? They are roots. What is the job of the roots? What is their job? Yes, the job of these roots is to take or absorb water and the nutrients from the soil to give to the plant. Okay? I go to the second part. Angie? It is the stem. What does the stem do for the plant? Okay, Camille? Someone help you with the word?
The sun gives the energy, and the stem gives energy to the leaves.
And it is not energy, it is something else. Not carbon dioxide. Tony? I asked the job, the work of the stem. What is the work of the stem? Yes. Help. Sadat?
The work of the stem grows leaves.
Sorry?
It helps to grow leaves and fruits.
There is a word we used the other time.
Nutrients.
What does it do with nutrients?
Mix.
To mix. To mix. Okay. There's a word we used before. Okay, you remember the word?
The stem absorbs the water from the roots.
Yes, absorb what? We use the verb.
Chlorophyll.
Okay.
It absorbs the water from the roots and delivers it to other parts of the plant.
Okay. It's okay, but we use Sophie. This one. Flower. Should. These are leaves. Okay? And what is the work of the leaves for the plant? What do leaves do for the plant? Yes, they take the energy from the sun. What they do with that energy? They use it with carbon dioxide to do what? Make nutrients. A simpler word. Someone to help? To make? Yes, to make food. The work for the leaves is to make food. Okay? By taking the energy from the sun and using carbon dioxide, using also what? What do we call that process of making food? Linus, you are not following. Someone to help you? Okay. Chlorophyll is the substance they use, but the process is called something else. The process is called photosynthesis. Okay. Let's talk about this one. What is this? It's a flower. Okay. What does a flower do? What is the work of a flower? The work of a flower. Try to think. What is the job of a flower?
Look like this.
Yes.
Let me see.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it has to have this.
Okay. It should come from down.
Oh!
Okay. You can pick two. One is enough, but if you can pick two, it's okay. There's not good a flower. You can take two, so that if one is broken, you can stay with another one. Then remove it. Okay, we go back to class. And we are going to try to see the different parts on the drawing as well as on our real flowers. Okay? Okay. Does it look almost like your flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Almost. Because you know flowers are different shapes. Are all the flowers the same? No. The flowers have different shapes, have different colors, but they have almost the same parts. Okay? The parts that are... Okay, we start from bottom. Can you see this green?
Yes.
The green part down here?
Yes.
The green part down, not the yellow one. Down, the green part. There are many, but they are not so big. They are these ones. Can you see them from here?
Yes.
From the picture, this one. They are down here, they are green. You know the name? Nobody knows the name. You raise your hand. This one? Angie? No. 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 Okay? No. We call them sepals. Okay? These are sepals. Okay? Now we go to the big yellow ones. Can you see the yellow parts?
Yes.
These ones. Here I made only 3, but you have like how many? How many do you have?
5.
Okay, you have 5. Do you know the name of those? The yellow parts?
Yes.
Yellow? Okay? So everything is a flower. But the yellow thing is what? The yellow parts. Liana? Huh? Yes, they are petals. Everybody petals. Okay, now there are other parts, these ones that are inside. To be able to see them, we are going to destroy our flower. You open it slowly. Okay? Open the flower. You open the flower. You can open the flower. You open the way I am doing. People, do it the way I am doing. Okay? Can you do the way I am doing it? You just break you don't cut. Open. Yes, like a banana, yes. Okay? You have opened and you are having these things. You can see?
Yes.
Can you see this?
Yes.
You have the 4 around and the 1 in the middle. Can you see them?
Yes.
Okay. It is all.
Yes.
Everybody sees them?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, these ones. Yes. You open it. Yes. Yes. See those ones? Okay. Mhm. Yes. Okay. These ones, this is having 2 parts. There is a part here up, and there is another one. This one is what this boy has said, okay? What is this? This is called anther. Okay? Anther. If there are many, they are anthers. Everybody anthers. And you see the anthers here up, and you see like a line going down. This one, what is it? You know what this is called? You are confused because you remember a little bit about what you learned last year? You talk when you are chosen, okay? You raise your hand, and when you are chosen, you talk. That means? No. Now, we go to this one, the one in the middle. Okay? The one in the middle, it has 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, and the things inside. What do we call the top one? Yes, this is the stigma. And this one. The stigma up. Can you see the stigma up?
Yes.
Okay, and the line going down is the. You cannot see it. I think you opened it. Yes, what is it? It is this one. You opened it, but it is one that's yes. Okay. You see, for me, it is one.
Me too.
And that is. Okay, what do we call this one? Try to remember what you learned last year. Yes, this is those style. Everybody's style. Okay, we go down here. A bowl-like part. Looks like a bowl. What is it? Looks like a bowl. Emira? No? No teacher, raise your hands. Here. It is the ovary. Everybody ovary.
Ovary.
And inside we have some grain-like things. Sometimes there are many, sometimes it's one, depending on the type of flower. It is inside the ovary. Okay, let us open it until we have this one only.
Like this?
Remove the petals slowly. Okay. And you are left with only the stigma and the style and the ovary. And then we see what is down. Okay? You are here. You have this one. The one in the middle. This is okay. This boy has it correct.
Like this.
Like this. Only this. You have only this. Yes, this one, yes. Like that, okay. You open, remove the other things left with the one in the middle. Yes. Yes. Okay, yes. Remove the anthers. Yes. Good. Okay. Now, as I told you, those flowers are different shapes. It is small, but for those which have bigger ovaries, you can break it and you find grains, small grains. This one you cannot see them, but they are if it was a bigger flower. You could have, if you had a bigger ovary, you could see those grains inside. And what do we call them? You raise your hands. What do we call them? We call them ovule. Ovules. Everybody ovule. Okay, then this is a flower. And all these parts are very important for their job. We said the job of a flower is what? What is the job of a flower? What is the job of a flower?
Making
Making grains. And the grains will give what? The grains will do what? Food. Yes, we can eat them, but mostly we used to give babies. Or those babies, what are the babies? What do we call those babies?
seeds.
Seeds. And the seeds we give what? There is reproduction, and we get new what? In a woman, okay? And the flower, it is both. A flower is both. Some of those parts are female, girl or woman. The other flowers are man, okay? This one, can you see this part? Can you see this part? Is it male or female? As you learned last year. Is this part male or female? Female. Who says female? Who says male? Okay. This one is male. Okay. This one is your father. Male. Okay. We are going to talk about it.
Somewhere in the world one day, there were two frogs. These frogs were best friends, like brothers. One was fat, the other one was thin. But they got along well, nevertheless. Always looking for trouble and adventure, they were hopping around the countryside when suddenly they saw a farmer leave a bucket in front of a stable. Curious as those two were, they went over to see what was in the bucket. Because the bucket was too big, they couldn't see what was inside, and so they just jumped in. The bucket was filled with milk, but they couldn't get out as the sides were too slippery. So they were just swimming around. They swam and they swam, but still couldn't get out. After 1 hour, the fat frog said to his thin friend frog, "Brother Frog, there's no use paddling any longer. We're just going to drown. We will die. It is inevitable. So we might as well give up. There is no point. No one will come and save us. Nor will we turn into butterflies and fly away. We are doomed." But his friend replied, "Hold on, Brother Fat Frog. Keep paddling. Somebody will get us out, eventually. As long as we don't give up, we won't drown and we can't die." And so they continued paddling for hours. As the sun started to go down, the fat frog said, "I can't go on any longer. There is no sense in doing it because we are going to drown anyway. What's the use? I have given up already." And the fat frog stopped swimming. He gave up, and he drowned in the milk, and he died. The skinny frog was devastated that he had lost his best friend since pond days, and couldn't hold back his tears. But more determined than ever, he started paddling even faster and faster to numb the pain. Suddenly, at around midnight, he noticed that he had turned the milk into butter because he had been paddling for so long, and so he was able to jump out of the bucket. He let out a joyous yell and jumped back into the woods. He was alive. He had made it. But he was also sad because he lost his best friend. He knew that he hadn't been able to help his fat friend. Because once his friend had made the decision to give up, he was doomed. You see, we never lose as long as we don't give up. Years later, he married a frog lady and had lots of frog sons. He named them all after his fat frog friend to keep his memory alive and because he missed him so dearly. And every night he would tell his frog children the story of the fat frog who gave up, so that they would never give up in life. See, life is hard, but you have to be harder and smart. Always be grateful for what you have and never give up. Because as long as you don't give up, you can't lose. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. This is Dare to Do Motivation. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like this story.